Hey, my beautiful naturalistas. This is Kiana, aka Naturalista Beauty, coming at you today with a video regarding my favorite natural hair care products. And just FYI, I am type 4 and I have various textures within my hair. So it may be a little difficult sometimes for me to find products that maybe jive with my hair, but I think I've narrowed it down. So what I'll do is I kind of go over all of my products as far as my shampoos, my conditioners, my gels, and so forth and so forth, and just kind of tell you what they do for my hair. So without further ado, here we go. So my shampoo of choice, I only have two that I typically use in my hair, and that is one, the Weightless Hydration Coconut Water Shampoo, and that is by OGX. And I usually get this in Target, Walgreens, or CVS. And I think they may have it in Walmart as well. It's pretty cheap, but it works very good. And you can detangle with it without any breakage whatsoever. And that's what it looks like. And the next one, which is a bit on the pricier side, and this is the Carol's Daughter Minoy collection. And this is the Repair and Sulfate Free Shampoo. And this one, I wouldn't necessarily say you can detangle in the shower with it, but you can do very minimal detangling with it in the shower. It is made to really strip the hair. I find that it strips my natural hair. So I really use this when I have a lot of product buildup and I want to really get rid of it and I want a squeaky clean sort of feeling. So this does get the job done, and it smells amazing. If you hadn't smelled this line before, it is absolutely amazing. For my conditioners, I use an Old Faithful, and I'm sure you've seen this floating around on YouTube everywhere back in the day and still to present. And I want to let you know that I use it still. And that is the Herbal Essence Hello Hydration. And that's what it looks like. And I can actually detangle with this in the shower because it is, when I tell you, it's so moisturizing and the slip is out of this world. And you can actually use this one as a pre-poo. If you're one of those ones who don't necessarily like to do oils as pre-poos, you can use this one as a pre-poo as well, and it works absolutely amazing. You will have a smooth, tangle-free session. That is guaranteed. The next one I like to use is one that I actually stumbled across in Ross's. And don't sleep on Ross, guys. If you've ever been to Ross, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, then you should know that they actually have natural hair care products that are cheap, inexpensive, and they work. So this is one that I had never heard of before, but I was just interested because I saw the big coconut across it, and it was a hydrating, nourishing conditioner. So that's something that I was interested in the moment because I experienced dryness and dull and brittle hair. I experience that quite often, and so I look for things that's going to bring that moisture back into my hair and just kind of promote that healthy hair lifestyle. So this is what I'm talking about. And no, it is not all natural. It is some silicones and things like that in here, but my hair is not afraid of silicones. It actually loves it. So I do use these products. So that's just to keep in mind that this is not an all natural product, okay? And the next item, which again, you know, I kind of like to bring to you the more inexpensive items and then the little pricier side. Now, I'm definitely a fan of the Minoy collection, which is why I went and also purchased the conditioner. So this is the Repair and Conditioner. And this one is really good as well. And the slip on this one, it is just a tad bit more slip than the shampoo has in this conditioner. So my recommendation for this is when you actually get ready to apply it in the shower with the water on hot. And then that way, as soon as you apply it to those strands, your cuticles are already open and this gets right in there and makes it instantly manageable. So that is how I will apply that, and that is how I do apply mine. For deep conditioners, as mentioned in my World Natural Care Natural Hair Show haul, I only have two deep conditioners that I use. I am kind of testing out deep conditioners as I come across them. But right now, these are the ones that reign supreme in my natural hair care journey here. And this is my favorite one. And this is the Rosemary and Mint Stimulating Super Moisturizing Conditioner by Design Essentials. And the Rosemary and Mint in this has that tingling sensation when you apply it, and it's on your hair strands and your scalp, and it is amazing. It is almost like aromatherapy. I love every second of it, and not to mention the moisture level is intense with this. And I can honestly tell you, when I rinse it out of my hair still feels as soft as it did when I applied it after. So that's just a heads up. So if you want to try this out, I would definitely recommend this particular line, especially if you have damaged hair. For some reason, I always flock to the damaged hair products. I always think they're going to work a little bit better than the ones that's, just to kind of maintain your hair. I don't know why I do that, but that's just something I do, guys. And the next one, of course, is the infamous Camille Rose. This is the Algae Renew Deep Conditioner with cocoa and mango in there. And this is absolutely amazing as well. Again, the same way I explained applying the conditioner for Carol's daughter, I would apply the Camille Rose the same way. In the shower, hot water. As soon as hot water hits it, down your strands, you go ahead and apply this, and then you'll instantly feel that soft and moisturizing feel, and it'll kind of glide through your hands like butter. But this is definitely amazing. I can tell you, just like the Design Essentials, when I rinse it out, there is a softness still that remains. So these are definitely my staple products. As leave-in conditioners, I only have one, which is the Allocate Naturals Lemongrass Leave-In Conditioner. And I've already gone through one big old size of this, and I'm making my way through this one. I absolutely love this because, believe it or not, even though it being a liquid, it is moisturizing and it has slip. So this is wonderful, and not to mention it smells good. Another good item for aromatherapy too. So it's great. That is my only leave-in conditioner again. And so just to keep it moving, I'm moving on to oils now. When I just want to add some strength back into my strands, I typically follow this up after using the whole entire line. And this is the Carol's Daughter Minoy oil, and this is the strengthening serum. Hopefully that doesn't blind you. I hope it doesn't. But this is amazing, and it smells great, and you actually do feel that your strands are a bit stronger after using it as well. Now, I would say for this entire line, it does have some claims that it reduces breakage and all that good stuff. It indeed does, but don't expect it after the first use like the statement says. I got that maybe after the third time trying it, meaning in a 3-week span. So that's just a heads up. The next oil that I like to use just for scalp treatment, and this is the Essential 17 Hair Growth Oil, and this is the Allocate Naturals. And this again gives a nice tingling sensation to the hair. It is amazing. So if you haven't tried it, definitely go get yourself this out there, and it's in Target that I know of. So it's great. And I typically apply that after wash day and on Wednesday. So I don't oil my scalp every day because I get product buildup. It's usually on wash day, which is Sunday, Wednesday, which is moisturization day, and then I may do something on Friday, but 9 times out of 10 I'm too lazy. I don't do it. And then the next item is the coconut oil. The only line of coconut oil that I use is from Simple Truth Organic, and I use the unrefined version because I honestly like the coconut smell. I love coconut everything, to be honest with you, and that is what that looks like. And this makes your hair super soft, super soft. It actually does. Those strands love that. I know my strands love coconut oil. And then the other item that I have is Black Vanilla Hair Sheen. Now, I've noticed that, and this is from Carol's daughter, and that's what that looks like. They also have an oil version of the Black Vanilla, but when I compared them side by side in Target, because you can get this in Target, they have the same products in it, like literally the same products, the same ingredients. So I usually typically flock towards this because it has the spray nozzle on it, and it serves its purpose. It adds shine to your hair and it smells nice. And so the moisturizing agents that I like to use is, of course, the infamous Shea Yogurt by LK Naturals. It's a hair moisturizer. And I usually use this to seal in all of that moisture that I've just added to my hair. This is my final step. I usually do the LOC method, which is the lock method. Your liquid, your oil, and then your cream, or in this case, your moisturizer. And then, of course, sometimes during the cold months, guys, I actually use products that may serve, I'm not going to necessarily call them a grease or anything like that, but it's somewhat similar to it. And that is the Mimosa Hair Honey by Carol's Daughter. And for some reason, y'all, I don't know what's going on with Carol's Daughter products, but the labeling always be coming off. I don't know what the hell be going on with that. But anyway, the next item, and y'all don't kill me for this because I do use it because my hair dries out crazy bad in the winter months. But I honestly put some beeswax. I really follow up with beeswax. Now, this does have a little bit of petroleum in there, but it does serve the purpose for me. It served a purpose, okay? And it worked. And for my gels and my edge control, I really only stick to 3 products. And those 3 products, and again, I'm out and I'm trying things. So if you have something that you want to recommend, let me know and I'll try it. For my edge control, I use the Blueberry Bliss Control Paste by Curls. Love it. Smells amazing. Oh, it's amazing. Ooh. Smells amazing. I don't get any white residue or anything like that. Nothing that looks cakey around my edge line or anything like that. It's great. For my curling custard, because sometimes I like to use that when I do wash and goes instead of using the gel, because it's just a little bit lighter on the hair. And I only use the Design Essentials Naturals line, and it's the honey curl forming custard with honey and chamomile in it. And this smells amazing, as is all Design Essential products. I have yet to smell an item from that particular group or brand that does not smell good. But this smells amazing. Oh, it smells amazing. The next item that I have is the infamous Eco Styler. And of course, I love the olive oil line. I also like the argan oil and then the pink one. But this is my one of choice right now because this is the one I have in stock. But this will always and forever remain a staple for me. So the next few items that I have, and these are the last items, it is protein treatments. When my hair is in dire need of a protein treatment, meaning it's starting to break easily, it's looking a little lifeless, depending on how lifeless it looks, I had to roll up in here and put a protein treatment in it real quick. And the first thing that I like to use is a light protein treatment depending on the state of my hair. So it's a go-to. I have an intense one and then I have a light treatment. And the light one that I use is the Palmer's Coconut Oil Deep Conditioning Protein Pack. And this is actually it's pretty good. I wouldn't necessarily call it something like amazing like I would call the Afro G 2-minute reconstructor. I love that one as well. I actually just ran out of that one. I typically go and run and pick that up as my light one, but in this particular day I was in a rush and I hauled ass to Target and I picked this up, and on that day it worked for me. When I washed it out, my hair felt nice and strong, although I did have to kind of come back in and do a deep conditioner because it was so strong. But it's pretty good, guys. So if you haven't tried it, definitely go to Target, Walmart. I believe they have it in CVS. I'm not really sure, but it's only like $2, so definitely try it. It's worth the try. And then when I want a very intense protein treatment. And what I mean by that is when I'm ready to put a protective style in, when I know I'm going to be putting my hair away for a while, but before I do it, I know it's going to be heavily manipulated. What I do is I do the 2-step protein treatment by Afro-G. Now, although this stuff is foul, when I say this stuff, boy, it has a stench to it that you will not believe. It will open up all your nostrils. But it does work. It does the job. And when I tell you, when you take your extensions out, when you take your weaves out or anything like sew-ins, you will notice a difference in your hair for using that protein treatment, meaning there will be less breakage than the amount that you would expect from putting, those extensions in your hair and stuff that's going to weigh your hair down. But this is actually amazing, guys. So if you haven't tried it, if you plan on getting protective styles for the summer months coming up, I would definitely hit this up before you go and get them installed. All right. So that is all for me. That's all of my favorite products as of right now. So if you have any favorite products, in the comment section, let me know what kind of favorite products you have, and definitely like and subscribe when you get a chance. And guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.